Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Sun and Fun 22, Mustangs, Mustangs, Mustangs. Becker displays R44 glass panel layout. And vicious cycle, Quebec Airfield to close in favor of land development. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Sun and Fun 22, Mustangs, Mustangs, Mustangs. Sun and Fun 2022 may be the week for you to get more than your average Mustang fix. In addition to Lee Lauderback and the Stallion 51 TF-51 Mustang, which will be on display and fly in the airshow throughout the week, there are now two major Mustang replica programs scheduled to be seen at Lakeland in an area that may well be called Mustang Alley from here on out. Titan Aircraft will display their all-metal T-51 Replica alongside the Scalewings composite SW-51. Titan's beautiful 3/4 scale metal Mustang replica can be adapted to a whole host of engine choices, including the Rotax 915 IS, and dozens are reportedly flying already. Titan supports their builders with a number of kit choices and support options. The workmanship we've seen on a number of these birds is breathtaking, and we hope to have a flight report shortly. Surprisingly, Titan will also be partnering with the composite Scalewings folks to provide U.S. support and builder services for the carbon fiber SW-51, also powered by the increasingly plentiful Rotax 915 IS. The composite construction allows for an unbelievably accurate appearance, down to rivet patterns and panel joints. ANN's Jim Campbell has been promised one of these first flight tests when a flying example arrives later this year. Coming up after the break, GAMA inducts 2 new members.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. GAMA inducts 2 new members. The General Aviation Manufacturers Association announced 2 more additions to the fold, welcoming UAV Turbines and Zipline as associate members. Zipline has made headlines in recent months with their efforts in automating small parcel delivery with the use of their multi-rotor fixed-wing drone. Their headquarters lay in San Francisco, California. UAV Turbines of Miami, Florida, founded in 2014, around the same time as Zipline, focuses on the research, design, and development of microturbines for use in small UAV systems. Alaska Airlines launches Pilot Academy. Alaska Airlines and its regional partner, Horizon Air, have launched an effort to establish a flight school of their own in the Redmond, Oregon area, the Ascend Pilot Academy. The academy will register and train up to 250 students per year, with support for cadets ranging from low-interest financial aid, a $25,000 stipend to cover their commercial pilot license, mentorship, and the requisite conditional job offer at Horizon Air that promises a chance to fly with Alaska as their logbook is padded out. ALPA urges Delta to address scheduling issues. Delta pilots have picketed the airline's largest hub in Atlanta, Georgia, in protest of company scheduling practices that employees say forced them to overextend themselves to maintain the company. Current scheduling, they say, makes the pilots, quote, fly long days or work additional days to keep the airline running, end quote, and fear that the imminent spring break and summer travel season will only exacerbate the problem and further reduce employee quality of life. AeroGuard introduces shortened commercial course. AeroGuard Flight Training Center has received FAA approval for its new reduced hours commercial pilot course, cutting the cost and time required to complete a commercial pilot rating. The changes result in a more affordable course that comes in at 165 total hours, cutting overall program time by 35%. Flight hours are reduced by 25%, which AeroGuard says provides, quote, significant time and cost savings compared with other courses or other top flight schools, end quote. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Becker displays R44 glass panel layout. The Robinson R44 helicopter has been featured at the Heli-Expo 2022 Helicopter Institute booth, sporting a newly released glass panel setup. The new flight deck is the group effort of BendixKing in Phoenix, Arizona, Becker Avionics in Miramar, Florida, and AvPanels of Fort Worth, Texas. The result has a BendixKing AeroVue Touch front and center as the primary flight display, sporting 10.1 inches of high-resolution, configurable, multifunction screen area. The first batch of R44s with the layout will soon head to Embry-Riddle's Prescott, Arizona campus for use as trainer aircraft. Quote, we are very excited to be working with Becker Avionics and AvPanels to bring this state-of-the-art glass panel to a wider helicopter market, end quote, says Tom Newman, president of BendixKing. Quote, we've always known that this was a great product and we are proud to partner with the AvPanels team to get this product out to those customers that will greatly benefit from the product's amazing capabilities, end quote. Randy Rolls, Helicopter Institute president, seconded the idea that the R44 is an excellent training machine. Quote, we couldn't be more excited to have a product such as that available from BendixKing in our aircraft, providing all levels of training to the students at Embry-Riddle, end quote. After these messages, vicious cycle, Quebec Airfield to close in favor of land development.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Pilot Communications USA is proud to introduce our latest headsets, the Carbon A1 Active Noise Reduction and the Carbon P1 Passive Headset. Carbon fiber makes our headsets 30% lighter than others, which significantly reduces pilot fatigue. Our BlueLink hand control unit allows you to connect two devices at the same time, and the record out capability can send audio to an onboard camera or digital recorder. Get the headset that's so light you may forget you're wearing one at pilot-usa.com.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Welcome back. Vicious cycle, Quebec Airfield to close in favor of land development. The Canadian Owners and Pilots Association has disclosed that the Cedars Airport of Montreal will be closed on May 22, 2022. Aircraft owners at the property had been aware of issues with the lease held by the airport and flight school operator Laurentide Aviation. Development of the airport land has always been a temptation for the property owner, and with values in the area skyrocketing, the owner feels it's time to shut things down. Things are winding down at Cedars CSS-3 as owners based out of the field begin their search for new aircraft parking nearby. The COPA notes that the closure may force some hands of owners, pushing them out of aircraft ownership altogether if the commute to another field or tie-down costs are prohibitive. Quote, the departure of Laurentide Aviation from Cedars removes a flight school that was well placed to serve the island of Montreal, and in particular residents from its West Island and off-island communities, end quote, said COPA. The lack of other suitable airports in the surrounding area will likely leave more than a few out in the cold. As COPA says, quote, eventually we will become a land of shopping centers, residential subdivisions, commercial developments, and high-rise apartment buildings, end quote. Well, that's our program for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.